MSU, this is Evan here reporting for the Spartan Internship Network, and I'm standing with our Intern of the Week, Whitney Breech from Meridian Entertainment Group in Holt, Michigan. So Whitney, tell me a little about your background and why you chose Meridian Entertainment Group to intern with this semester.
Well, I'm now a senior and I've been at MSU for 4 years. Went through a couple of majors, but I think I've settled for an interdisciplinary studies major. I'm pre-law, so ultimately I want to go to law school, which makes this internship very peculiar because most interns here, they are comm majors or advertising majors or, something of that sort. So when I came in for an interview, they were like, oh, you're interested in contracts and negotiations. That's something different. Maybe we can bring you on board. And that's really what I was really interested in coming in, wanting to look at the legalities of the entertainment business. So I work on contracts pretty much every week. When I first started, not so much, but after I got really comfortable with it, it's a breeze. So that was pretty my main objective and goal.
Okay, and what did you like best about interning at MEG?
I think what I like best is making the connections, like what I learned here and like applying them to real life situations. And I have a funny story. I work at the Eli Broad Museum on campus, and there was an issue with an artist and the work that the Broad staff had them do for like photography or whatever. So she didn't like the pictures, so she was calling around her own, like trying to find like photographers, but everything happens through like the Broad Museum. So when they found out she was doing it, it was kind of like, what's happening? What's going on here? And I was like, well, from a contract and agreement point of view, I would specify, we take your pictures once, we'll pay for it once. Anything else you want, you have to pay for it yourself. Because she was ultimately looking for the Broad to pay for her extra set of pictures, but that wouldn't be happening if I were running the show. So I like to make those connections, from here to real life situations.
And what were you most surprised by this internship?
I think what surprised me the most is our location. As you can see, this is a house, residential neighborhood, and I was forewarned, like it's a residential neighborhood, don't get lost, don't think you're lost. But yet and still, to have a business in a house is something that I just think is awesome. And you get to be relaxed, you get to dress, casual. Of course, I wouldn't wear sweats or anything like that, but you get to be really comfortable and casual, and there's no better way to like go to work than to be comfortable. But what's really important is being professional, because we don't really see people on a day-to-day basis. Everything is through phone and email, so you have to be very professional on the phone. You have to have very good email etiquette. And I just think that's really important because we don't have those face-to-face interactions,
Yeah. All right. And did you grow as a person and professionally here?
Yeah, I did grow as a person and a professional here.
Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you.
Like I think I did.
All right, take care.
Booking hotel rooms for the Tribute 1964. We had an event. They kind of had like a tour. So when I was booking those hotel rooms, I felt just great that. Like, it was me doing it. It wasn't, like, my supervisor or anything. Like, I was like, hey, can I speak to your general manager? And I was just like, that's awesome. So, I like being able to step onto, like, almost like a level playing field with my supervisors, even though, of course it's not level. But we kind of have, if you can't see, but there are, our desks are right here. We're all in the office together. It's not like I have to go down the hall and knock on the door or anything like that. So it's really a great atmosphere to be in.
Okay, and so now that your internship has come to an end, how do you see yourself using this internship experience in the future?
Well, we have a great boss. His name is Brad Coombs. And though which is very surprising, he doesn't even live in Michigan. He lives in Indiana, but he's like a phone call away, literally a couple of digits. You can hit him up. We can connect him to people who call. So, he's a great resource because he's really out there in the entertainment industry. And that's really where I want to be. I would love to be an entertainment lawyer. So having him, kind of like, I don't want to like use his name, whenever, but if the time comes and I need a recommendation, or if the time comes and, like a ticket buy, I put in tickets to buy tickets through Beyonce's agency. Unfortunately, I have to cancel them, but because he was who he is, I could do that. So, I mean,